Come on back. Nice wide knees. Hands out in front and forehead down. We got a good minute here. Just breathe into the back of your lungs, sides of your lungs. Maybe massage your forehead around on the mat. You can move your head to the right. You can move your head to the left. And just be on the mat and leave everything else behind. For the next half an hour, this is just you, your body on the mat. Try to go into that breath now. 3 or 4 second inhales. Hold for the same length of time. And exhale the same length of time. You've got one more round of breath just like that. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And then start to round your body forward until you meet me in your quadruped. Hands under shoulders, knees underneath those hips. And then drop your heart down towards the floor like your belly button's trying to go to the floor and look forward. And then exhale, round. Look back at your knees. And go again. Exhale, round. Try to bring your tailbone down between your knees. Back and forth. So take your time. If you want to stay in one of those positions a little longer, feel free. You've got a whole minute here to enjoy this. Hi, John. All good? Can you hear everything over there? Rosie, you're freezing for me over there. Everybody else is good, but you are freezing for me. You might be having a Wi-Fi issue, Rosie. You got it. Another 2 rounds of breath here. Drop your tailbone down towards the floor here, and then curl it back to the ceiling. Beautiful way to wake up the back. Last round of breath. And let's go to our first down dog. Curl your toes under. You can keep your knees pretty bent here. Just lift the sitting bones to the sky and bring your chest to your thighs. So your knees are nice and bent, your heels are not down yet. Maybe start to go into one heel on the right and straighten that right leg. Stay right there. You're really light on your left leg. Feel that through the Achilles, the calf, the hamstring and the glutes on that right side. Keep breathing, another round of long breath here. And then gently come to the other side. Bend that knee deeply and send your left heel down. Try to work on that nice straight back. Looking back at your toes. One more round of breath here. And then drop down to your knees. How are we doing? Rosie, you having issues over there? Everybody else looks like they're moving around. It's your Wi-Fi, I think.
I'm going on my phone, okay?
Okay. Come back to child's pose, but you're going to come down to your forearms. And again, just try to reach your sitting bones back towards the heels. Morning, Alan. And then just come back up onto your knees. So you're still on your forearms, but you're on your knees. And then you're going to do a couple of cat-cows here. Draw your chest down. And then exhale round. So you're in a quadruped on the elbows. Exhale round, angry cat. And draw the heart through. Exhale round, look back at the knees. And draw it through. Get a nice stretch in the back of the shoulder blades here. Is that better, Rosie? One more time. And then straighten your arms and bring your right arm all the way through for your thread the needle. Come down onto your right shoulder. You can tense your left hand, or you can reach forward for a stretch, or you can bind it behind you. Just make sure you're on the shoulder, you're on the ear, and you're relaxed in that upper body. The hand on the mat is facing the ceiling. And you're rotating your heart towards the ceiling. One more round of breath here. And then if you're binding where that hand is, bring it underneath the left shoulder, push your way up, and let's change sides. Bring the other arm through, come down onto your left shoulder. You can reach forward, come around. Relax that shoulder, that ear, that neck. And breathe. Shouldn't be any stress in the upper body. You're just rotating. And hand under that shoulder. Push your way up. Beautiful. And let's meet in our first plank. Right leg back, left leg back. You can do it on straight arms, you can do it on forearms, you can do it with knees down. You've got 30 seconds. Try to pull those shoulder blades apart and lift the core up and squeeze your seat under. 10 seconds. Push the heels back, stretch the neck, nice and lengthened through the crown of the head. And down dog, lift the hips. Take your feet out to the width of the mat. So nice and wide feet. See if you can turn your feet in and your hands out slightly. So just a little turn out for the hands and a little pigeon toe for the feet. Should get an outside seat stretch by pigeon toeing those feet inwards a little bit. Heels are sinking towards the floor. Stay there for one long round of breath. 3 or 4 second inhale. Hold. Exhale. And gently walk your hands back to your feet. And then turn your toes out to 1 and 11. Come down to your squat, your yogi squat. See if you can bring your fingers under your feet. Not all the way, just under the toes. Your elbows are pushing your knees to open. Your heart is shining. No need to hyperextend the neck. Just keep pulling those toes back a little bit with your hands underneath. I know this is a challenging position, especially in the morning. We're going to straighten the legs in 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. You can bring your feet parallel here. Stay in your forward fold. Relax your head. And we're going to do that yogi squat one more time. Heels turn in. Come on down. See if you can bring your fingers underneath those big toes. Beautiful. Just relax here. Breathe into those hips. Keep pushing your elbows into the knees on the inside. We're going to straighten the legs in 3, 2, and 1. Go. Bring the feet parallel. Give me that nice relaxed forehead towards the back of the legs. And then go even wider with the feet, as wide as you can go. Bring your right hand directly underneath your heart. If the floor is difficult, you have a block, you can put your hand on the block to get your floor up a little higher. And then you're rotating towards that left side, left arm up. Keep those legs nice and straight. The sitting bones reaching back. If your neck is comfortable, it can look up to the hand, to the ceiling. Try to rotate your heart more to the sky. And then gently come down and switch sides. Really push that hand down into the floor or the block. Lengthen that tailbone, and again, wherever your neck is comfortable to be here. And gently come back down again. Heel toe your feet in to hip width. You just step them in. You can bend your knees. Bend your knees deeply, hands to hips, and just come to a flat back. So again, you've got nice, strong sitting bones reaching back, your knees are bent, and let's just stand up and straighten the legs. Beautiful, give them a shake. We're gonna step that right foot forward, and you're in a crescent lunge, so bend your front leg. Everything is square to the front here, shoulders, hips, feet, knees, everything faces this direction. Nice lengthen back, core is on. And just inhale the arms above your head. Nice and strong back leg. I want to turn to the side so you can see that my knee here is directly above my ankle. Nice. Try to lift this hamstring to the sky, lift your heel to the sky. Firm up the quadricep. And we're just going to bring those arms from here to goalpost. And back up again. Inhale, exhale. You got it. 8, 7, beautiful strong legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And bring those hands behind you. Interlace your hands. Open up your heart, maybe look up. And we're going to fold to the inside of your leg with your torso. So just lean forward, come over to the inside of the torso. Take your hands as much as you can to the ceiling. And 2 rounds of breath here. Try to find those 3 or 4 second inhales with a hold. Last set of breath. Gently use your core to stand up. Release your hands, hands to hips. Step forward with that left foot. Shake it out. Awesome job. When you're ready, other side. Just check that knee is directly over the ankle. Hips are facing forward, they're not dipping down. Back heel is up, hamstring, quadricep are on. Arms up. And when you're ready, goalpost and stretch. Inhales and exhales with that movement. Four more times. 3, 2, last one. Now bring those hands behind you. Draw your hands down towards that back heel. And then when you're ready, belly on, flat back. Come on forward to the inside of that leg. So your shoulder is almost on your quadricep, maybe. Keep that back leg firm. Those muscles engaged. 2 rounds of breath here. Last round of breath. Core arm, come on up. Hands to hips. Step that right foot in. Ooh, awesome job. And we're coming down to our knees. If you need a little extra knee support, double up your mat, put your little yogi half mat there, do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna take a little camel stretch. Tuck your toes under. And then from here, you're gonna take that right arm up. You're gonna take your hand behind your head on the left and just reach around for that right ankle. Try to direct your elbow to the ceiling. Push your thighs forward. Keep that booty squeezing and that core engaged. And 1 round of breath here. Inhale. Exhale, push off that heel. Beautiful, and we have the other side. Let's go, left arm up, right hand behind your head. Turn back, look at that left heel and find it. Push those thighs forward. Lift that elbow to the ceiling, look back at your heel if you can. Find your breath. And exhale, push forward. Beautiful. You're gonna come down onto the hands, bring them in front of the shoulders a little bit, and then just take your right leg all the way out to the side of your right hip. Make sure that knee is nice and comfortable on the mat. It can stay right underneath the hip flexor. See if you can stamp the whole foot down as best you can onto the floor. Reach your hands forward a little bit more and maybe sink back a smidge. It's not a huge move. You're gonna feel your inner thighs on that right leg. Some of you can come back further, but again, watch your knees here. I'm not going far with mine. One round of breath here. Find that 3 or 4 second inhale. Hold. And exhale, come forward. Beautiful, let's change sides. Check those knees are nice and comfortable. Make sure the hands are a little bit in front of the shoulders and left leg out to the side. Toes point forward. You're trying to bring as much of your foot down on the floor as you can. And walk the hands forward a smidge more and pull your hips back a tiny bit. Use your hands on the mat like you're trying to draw the mat towards you under your palms. The nice strong arms. Find your breath. Inhale. Hold. Exhale and come out of it. Beautiful. Come over onto your side. We're going to meet in a sitting figure 4 stretch. You're going to take your hands and face your fingers backwards. And you're going to bring that right leg into your figure 4 stretch. You might need to maneuver it into place. And then you're going to try to bring your heel and your seat close together. And then walk your hands in until you get this really nice stretch. All here, yes? Fingers are facing backwards. Your knee is trying to open out to the middle of the room. Your foot is flexed. John, try to get your ankle right off of your leg there. See how it's all the way off and your knee is trying to go out to the side. Yeah, not an easy stretch. Keep breathing, keep lifting your heart proudly to the ceiling, keep your arms straight. Find your round of breath here. And exhale, bend into your elbows. Ooh, get out of there. How we doing? Oh yeah, we did a lot of booty work yesterday. Other side. So again, how we set it up. You're right here, come back a little bit so that you have a place to put your leg. You might need to physically get it over there. Fingers face back, walk your bottom foot in. Get your seat and your heel close together. Walk your hands in until you feel that stretch. And make sure you're flexing the foot that's off of the leg over there. Just find your breath again. Find that seat stretch and that hip stretch. And if your legs are crossed like this, you're not going to feel it as much. So it's good to put it on there first and then wiggle into the position. One more round of breath. And bend your elbows and come out of that. Awesome job. Come down onto your back. Do a little bit of core work. Knees are bent. Hands behind your head. You can put your fingers behind your ears, or you can interlace your hands and rest your head. And let's go for little curls. Keep the lower back down, push the belly down to the floor. 8, 7, lift those shoulders. 6, 5, 4, keep that lower back pressing into the floor. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. Hug your knees in. Keep your right knee in, lengthen out your left leg, but keep it hovering off the floor. So you're really trying to stretch those left toes for me. Head, neck, and shoulders off the floor like you're trying to kiss your knee. And now switch to the other leg, nice and slow. And let's go back and forth. Use your breath. Exhale every time that knee comes close to your face. 8, 6, 4, 2, and hug it in. Head, neck, and shoulders rest for a second. Send those legs up to the sky. Flex your feet. Put your hands on either side of your tailbone. Keep that back down. And when you're ready, right leg only, flexed foot, bring it down. 8, and back up again. 7, keep the legs straight if you can. 6, keep that foot flexed, both sides. Flex for 5. 4, straight leg drop. Keep your legs straight if you can, John. 3 more. 2 more, just make the range of motion shorter if you need to. 1 more and hug it in. Hug it in, rock on your back. And both feet up, both feet flexed. Hands on either side of that tailbone to protect you. And let's go left side. Take it down. Again, you go to the range of motion that works for you. 8, 7, just keep thinking about exhaling the leg up, racing the belly, pushing it down to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and hug it in. Rock on your back, give yourself a massage. And we're going to do a final 90-degree tabletop hold. So flex your feet, bring your knees above your hips. Take both your hands on top of your thighs. Drive your knees back, push your hands forward and stay. You should be quivering in the core here. Push the belly down, flatten down like there's a grape underneath your back. 15 seconds. Don't hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Hug it in. Rock forward to your toes. If it feels nice to rock back and forth, do a couple of those. Give your spine a massage. And then we're going to meet cross-legged. If you want to put a block underneath your tailbone to lift yourself a little higher, feel free to do that. Nice and comfortable position here. Right hand to the right side. Stretch it over. Bring that left hand to your knee and just rotate the left to that side. And unwind. Let's come over to the other side. Side bend. Keep pressing your sitting bones down to the floor. And then bring that right hand to your opposite knee and rotate for me. Unwind. And if you've crossed your legs in one direction, change it. We're going to do the same one more time. Side bend. You might bend your elbow a little deeper on this one. Bring that hand to your opposite knee and rotate. Come up tall. And unwind. Last side. Come over to the left side. Dip your elbow. Stretch it over. Check your neck is comfortable, not crunched. And then bring that hand onto your knee. Straighten your back and rotate for me. Back to the center. Inhale the arms up. Draw them down through heart center. The divine light in me acknowledges and appreciates the divine light in you. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for coming in, supporting the class. I hope you feel great. I know you were having some Wi-Fi issues, so you'll get the recording, which will not have those issues, so don't worry. It happens.